I started in scouting in 1967. I came in as a Cub Scout. My mom was a den leader. My dad was on the pack committee. Made it through Cub Scouts and into Webelos and joined Boy Scouts in 1970, 1971. We had a fantastic troop, Troop 306 out of Catonsville, Maryland. We did a lot of camping and hiking and canoeing. We had at least a trip a month that we went out on the road. It was a great experience. I was tapped into the Order of the Arrow in 1973, and I received my Eagle Award in 1976. You know, scouting really changed my life. It shaped the person I am today, gave me a deep appreciation for the outdoors. It taught me a lot of leadership skills, and I am forever grateful for what scouting did to shape my life.
You know, our friends and family often joke that my dad is Mr. Eagle Scout himself. He's got a passion and love for the outdoors and for camping, and he truly loves the mundane tasks of camping and hiking and backpacking and being outside. You know, sitting by the fire and creating tools that can be used tools out of sticks that can be used to improve the camping experience. You know, he was Scoutmaster throughout my whole entire childhood, ending in Troop 956 in Sterling, Virginia. Also helped me and at least 4 or 5 other of my close friends become Eagle Scout as well. It was those years that we all learned and have great memories of a lot of the experiences we had, you know, learning about leadership and teamwork and all those things that we associate with scouting. Those were all skills that we learned from my dad and from other leaders in Boy Scouts. So there's no one else who personifies and supports scouting more than my dad, and I know he's very appreciative of the award that he's receiving today. Thanks.
I think for Rick, at the end of the day, scouting was just fun, and he loved every moment of it. Tries to get his family to go on as many camping trips as he can. Thank you so much for giving Rick this award, because I can't think of anyone who embodies the spirit and the purposefulness of scouting than Rick. Thank you.
Mr. Shangraw, first off, I want to say congratulations on being honored with this Distinguished Eagle Scout Award. It's something I think you're very deserving of for all the hard work that you've done. For me, in my own personal scouting career, you were a great mentor to me, starting in Cub Scouts all the way through my achievement of Eagle. You were a great leader, teaching me survival skills, fire making, which was by far my favorite, and just basic leadership skills, not only through your vocal leadership, but also the example that you set. It's also worth noting that you made scouting a really fun experience for me, especially with your campfire and ghost stories. You're a wonderful storyteller, and for that I am appreciative. I just want to say congratulations again on this well-deserved honor.
Hi, Michael Crow here. I want to talk about Rick Shangraw, Distinguished Eagle Scout. I've known Rick since 1981, which is a long time in this day and age, and so what I can say is that I knew instantly that Rick was an Eagle Scout. I knew that because of his deep commitment to everything about our country, about our democracy, about making things better. He thought right away that he wanted to be a professor, which he was, but he also wanted to build things that could solve problems. And so he was very much of an Eagle Scout devoted to solving problems. So here, when he started his company, Project Performance Corporation, here's some problems that he solved. How do you get rid of all of the nuclear waste from the development of atomic and nuclear weapons in the United States? He was one of the main players on that. How do you disarm the Russians and use their converted nuclear weapons into something more positive? He was involved in that. How do you reconstruct and redesign the post office? How do you reconstruct and redesign the Department of Energy? How do you make things be more safe, better? You know, all the things that you're taught in the Boy Scouts. I've worked with him on and off on a continuous basis since 1982, including the last more than 10 years here at ASU, where we work together. We're building an institution built on the ideals of a democratically accessible institution, solving problems, making things happen. He's been the designer of our Decision Theater, a world-class, one-of-a-kind, 6 on the planet. And he's been the head of our foundation, turned around our fundraising, engaged our philanthropy. He's been our chief research officer, our chief sustainability officer, the head of our Sustainability Institute, and now he's running everything that we need to run at ASU that's related to us acting and behaving and adjusting in a sense, as a private institution in addition to our public purpose. So Rick Shangraw is by definition, a distinguished Eagle Scout. He is a person who lives that code, who advances that creed, who has made his life a life of public service, and he definitely deserves being recognized as a distinguished Eagle Scout because of all that he's done and all that he will do. Let me point out that he has unlimited energy and is just always going. So distinguished Eagle Scout for him just means that he has more to achieve beyond anything that he's done so far.